Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. They'll test the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Raging Cajuns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Up front, lined up. It's first down. He's going to hand this off. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Cavaliers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house. But you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He goes out of bounds right about the 43-yard line. The offense will begin right there in good shape. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Fighting him off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Throws to the tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Raging Cajuns line it up with first and goal. And the back now goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the end of the first quarter. It's tied 7-7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Here's second down. Single back, takes the handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he get there on the ground? Get some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Cavaliers are on the move here. Looking to pass this time. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The linebacker shifting around now. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So we reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Running back has it on a screen now. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass caught. Second down now. Handoff from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Pressure is coming. Escapes the sack. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Raging Cajuns will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. For running into the secondary. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's past the marker and still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Cavaliers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Virginia. What a show of strength and will.
Man, this running back would not go down. You could just tell by the way he was running, he was not going to go down easy. The defense just unable to wrap him up as he goes into the end zone to score.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Empty set now, 5 wide. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it, and while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And bulldozing his way through. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. He shreds the tackle. No shot to bring him down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cavaliers with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Cavaliers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Virginia 35, Louisiana 14.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff to the back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. It's reeled in. It's Watkins. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
That completion sets up a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Still no answer for this offense. Here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense is back out of the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Virginia. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The shotgun running play call. A change of direction. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Raging Cajuns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And this one is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock, and let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. He's still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back out there on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the ball is picked off.
The pass on second down. And the Cavaliers take over.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.